Yes, hello, good afternoon. My name is Olga. I'm going to be with all of you during this half an hour, and I'm representative of Lingua Lingua Academy. And as you know, Lingua Lingua are offering you each month these different master classes to review, to learn, to participate, to conversate, to into our community. Today we have medical English masterclass. Welcome to all of you. As you know, English it's in our lives. And why not in the medical sector? It's so needed not only from the science, but also from the point of view of the patient. Most of the times, a lot of foreigner patients, non-speaking English, are coming to our classes from different countries to ask for this kind of masters. So welcome again, and we are going to start with this today. To take into consideration medical English, we are going to try to divide in three different aspects. The first one is how to interactuate. How, for example, in performance between a patient and an assistant, a physician, how we can react, how we can ask. But we have only half an hour, so the conversation, the performance is going to be too short. Then we are going to oversee some terminology, the most common one. And then we're going to finish with, for example, with a model, with a report, medical report, to see how we can fill it. It's true that in our classes, we are reviewing the 4 skills, like listening, reading, speaking, and writing. But in this process, we try to show you as much as we can. So let's start it with this kind of conversation. So, for example, let's say if we have an accident with double C, don't forget, accident, and we have broken, present perfect. What about your grammar? Is it okay? Present, have, broken, participle. I have broken my ankle. It's an emergency. So what we need to do is to go directly to the emergency unit. We go to the hospital, we go to the clinic, private, public, never mind. And we arrive and we hear, can I help you? The assistant is in front of us, the nurse assistant, and can I help you? May I help you? Yes, of course, you'll say, I need help. I have broken my ankle or my elbow. You need to know the different parts of the body. Perhaps you need an X-ray, X/ray, yeah? And then, of course, as soon as you inform, the assistant will start to take your data, personal data. Can I have your name? Can I have your family name? What happened? Could you please explain me? And you need to know the regular sentences, basic English sentences. Then they will inform you, wait over there, por allí, no? Wait over there. Someone will see you, future, will see you as soon as possible, ASAP. Some abbreviations also are very important to review. Then, if you are lucky, I hope you are, the doctor will come. Good luck, good luck. So they're going to check you the X-ray. The nurse perhaps needs to do some tests. They will check your tongue. They will check a quick examination. Blood pressure. And something interesting, for that blood pressure to be checked, you need to roll up. You know this phrasal verb? You see my sleeve, la manga. No, you should roll up to see your blood pressure. So, it's not only medical vocabulary. You need to know also some regular vocabulary. Roll up your sleeve. Sleeve, la manga. I said SLEEVE. Yes? If you have any question, you can write on the chat. Don't worry. And like this, you can start to explain. It hurts. You need to know some verbs. For example, hurt, HURT, injured, ungowned, WOUND, heart, injured, gown if you have blood. Yes? And what else? Perhaps after the X-ray, you need a plaster. What is a plaster? Plaster es la dichosa escayola. So you need to be casted. The verb is to cast. And the plaster is la escayola. Y escayolar, to cast. Or perhaps you are lucky or you're not lucky. Depends on how you see. You can have a sprain. Sprain. Most of the Spanish speakers, they said Spain. No. We start with S. Spain, sprain, excuse me. And what to do with the sprain? To put a bandage. Bandage. And of course, I hope you have. If not, you have to go to the chemistry, to the pharmacy, to buy your clutches. Clutches, CLUTCHES. Clutches. ¿Cómo se llaman? Las muletas, excuse me. Clutches. Yes? And I think by this, I hope you will feel a little better. Perhaps the doctor, the physician, will tell you also you can take some pills, some tablets, some londages, Londages, LOZANGES, longes, which are also pills, pain killers, ¿no? Las pastillas, pills, tablets, lozenge. Lo podéis escuchar de cualquiera de las tres formas. They are painkillers like ibuprofen or paracetamol. Okay? Then the rest of this vocabulary, as you can see, antibiotics, medicines of preference, and so on, general medicines, they are most of them similar, like in Spanish language. So after that, he's going to look after you. Look after you. Cuidar. In English, I think the most difficult are the phrasal verbs. You need to know not only the verbs, but also what is after, the prepositions. Look after. Look, mirar. Look after, cuidar. Roll, girar. Roll up, subir. Roll up your sleeve. You see? And you need to memorize how to memorize with examples, with songs. Try to look for your tricks. Tricks also very typical in this time. Halloween trick, treaty trick. Okay, let's go back to our medical English. Sometimes, as I was telling you, it's not broken the ankle. It's not broken the elbow. It's just bruised. What is bruised? BRUISE. It's like magullado, no? So you just need to have a rest. I hope with this small performance, you are able to see, to learn, to review some of these words. Now we are going to enter into some words and essential sentences, typical ones. Now the medical English is not only antibiotics, medicines, and so on. It's everything related to health habits. We have this word addiction, to be addicted to something with double D, don't forget. Airway, after the pandemic or into the pandemic, airway, parecido a airlines, airway, vías respiratorias. Amino acids, balanced, which is a little complicated, calcium, cholesterol, diet, digestive health. You know these words. Low carb, posture, protein, fever, allergy, bacteria, bleeding. You know, blood with double O, but to bleed, sangrar, is with double E, bleeding. Cough, damage, diagnosis, dizziness, mareo, epilepsy, fracture, we said, hormones, hypoglycemia, hypo, you know the age, kidney stone, piedra en el riñón, kidney stone, liver, hígado, liver failure, fallo hepático, memory loss, pérdida de memoria, nausea, this is very easy. Also, you can say, you know, when you don't feel well, you feel sick, you know, sick, enfermo, could be also when you have this kind of feeling like to vomit, you know, nausea, severe swelling, vomit, we said. And then for the treatments, we have antibiotics, we have checkup, no? Not only the pilot is checking up, it's also the doctor to check up. Injections, prescriptions, las recetas, prevention, very important to prevent, stitches, los puntos, STITCHES, stitches, surgery, cualquier tipo de cirugía, therapy, TH in English is therapy, transfusion. Let's see some sentences. For example, if you have to llamar a la ambulancia, how you will say, call the ambulance, like a telephone call the ambulance. It's an emergency. Es una emergencia. I have diabetes. I'm allergic to. Preposition to, I'm allergic to. I'm good at. Soy bueno en. I'm good at. I'm allergic to. Question. El paciente está consciente? Is the patient conscious? Conscious. Esta terminación conscious. IOUS. You can put most of the adjectives. Conscious. No mueva el paciente. We have now an imperative. Don't move. Do you remember how to use imperative? Singular. Don't move. Plural. Let's move the patient. Let's move. It comes from let us. But well, this is another chapter. I can't. Don't move. Negative. I think my arm is broken. Passive voice. I think my arm is broken. How you make a passive voice? Verb to be, did you remember? Plus participle, right? It is broken. I can't, the negative. I cannot breathe. Breathe. BREATH. You see, all these are sentences are typical sentences. I'm feeling faint. Faint, is when you are dizzy, you know, faint, mareado. F-A-I-N-T. I repeat, F-A-I-N-T. Usually, to see, for example, you've said dizzy is when you have a level like B1. To say faint, you have a C1. You see the difference, the vocabulary? Okay. Oh my God, I have been bitten by a dog. Me ha mordido un perro. In English, you said, yo he sido mordido por un perro. This is the other kind of passive voice. When a third person, a third thing, a third animal, a third someone has been doing the action. You understand me? I have been bitten by a dog. It's, for example, when you go to the hairdresser, no? You don't say, well, you can say, I cut my hair if you cut your hair yourself. But if you go to the hairdresser, you said, my hair was cut. Yes, the same with the workshop. If you take your car, the same if someone paints your walls at home. So in this case, I have been bitten by a dog. Yes, very good. What else? We review already some terminology, some performance. We are going to continue speaking about some examples about some typical disease. What is the most typical? Cold? I have a cold. Or I have got a cold. You know, it's that word have got. In this case, you can use differently. Never mind. I have flu. I have got flu. Cold, resfriado, flu, gripe. I have got a fever. Es que tengo fiebre, huh? Yes, temperature of, I don't know how many degrees. Remember here, Celsius. There on the other side, America, Kelvin. Okay, degrees, double E at the end. I have got a cough, tos. I'm coughing. Present continuous. Do you remember the difference between present and present continuous? Present is a routine you are doing all the time. And present continuous, you're doing now. Yes? Okay. I told you at the beginning, I don't feel well. I feel sick with nausea. Yes? And always when we're talking about this, always appears this diarrhea. Because most of the Spanish speakers, when they go to the chemistry, la farmacia, chemistry, they said, you know, I'm constipated. You know, constipated, no es constipado, it's a false friend. It's you have diarrhea. Yes. Okay. Then we said we were talking about broken, sprain, rotos, no? Esguinces, sprains. Yes. Now we jump into that N, esta terminación, ache, A-C-H-E. Me duele la espalda. I have a backache. I have a stomachache. I have a headache. You see the end of the word? Or we can say, I have a pain in my back. I have a pain. Yes? Okay. Then we jump into sore throat. Es un dolor más persistente y te pica, ¿no? Sore, irritado, dolor. I have a sore throat. I have a sore eye. I have a sore toe. Toe. Los deditos de los pies. Toe. These are fingers. I have a sore knee. No? I'm going to go to the doctor to find out, averiguar, what is it? Because I have a sore knee. You know, find out, averiguar. Then I injured. Merino. Tengo mal desde entonces. I injured my knee playing football last year. Now we are doing longer sentences. I injured it playing football last year. Jugando al fútbol el año pasado. I've been sick. I've been ill. You know, sick, ill. All these are the same. What else? What else? We can jump now into our last point, which is a medical report. When we have a medical report, we have to fill in. We apply, solicitar, rellenar, to fill in, rellenar. El form, application form, el formulario, report, el informe. So we will have to put name and surname, apellido, date of birth, nacimiento, fecha, nacimiento, date of, for example, our diagnosis. If we have diabetes, so date of diabetes or whatever, or chickenpox. What is chickenpox? Varicela. Chickenpox, varicela. Rash, salpullido. And dermatitis is the same. Date of the disease diagnosis. Then type of that diagnosis, type of diabetes, for example. Then if you have complications, for example, retinopathy or nephropathy or peripheral neuropathy, all these are the Latin words, you know, so you just have to put at the end THY. Autonomic neuropathy, yes. Then there will be another space for relevant conditions, no? If you have another disease, if you have to fill with another comments, you feel like it's important to know. After your treatment, what you are doing now, what is your usual treatment, to see. Then what the patient should carry. No, for example, in this case of diabetes, what you have to carry. You have to carry, you should, deberías. Yes, don't forget. If not, you will have problems. Carry, llevar with you, no? To carry, not only here, to carry. And then you have like to grab, no? Agarrar, no, to carry, okay. So you can take some glucometer. Glucometer es el medidor de glucosa. Glucometer, lancets, las lancetas, las pastillas, lancets. Then the insulin, needles, NEEDLES, needles. What else you can take? Glucagon is the same like in Spanish, no? Glucagon, or how do you say? Yes, glucagon. Then you can carry with you, of course, if you have this diabetes status, some food or drinks with carbohydrates, high, H-Y, carbohydrates. And what else? El infusor de insulina, insulin pump, como bomba, pump, yes, to pump, bombear. And perhaps you will have another space for a specific recommendations. Don't forget, recommend, double M, recommendations. A lot of these endings are very common. Asians, ens, ente, independence. Sheep, S-H-I-P, dictator, dictatorship. Yes. What else? Then you will see the doctor, the physician, if it's doctor. Yeah, if it's a nurse, if it's whatever function, it will appear. The telephone, mobile phone, the signature, 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 S-I-G-N-A-T-U-R-E, signature, which is la firma, to sign, firma. And I think in this half an hour, we have reviewed some words, sentences. We touch a little points from the grammar point of view. Does anyone have any question? You can write the chat or you can ask me. I think we can have some minutes, or if everything was so clear, just, here we are. Most of the times we are doing this kind of, told you, these master classes we are giving once a month, except I think I don't remember now, you can check on our website. And I think except December, the rest, last month we were having business English master class. And if you have any question and if you want to participate in our classes, of course, you're welcome. You can ask for all the information into this data that I'm going to tell you, like in our website, healthlineacademy.com/lingualinguae, o bien escribirnos a la dirección de correo electrónico lingualinguae@healthlineacademy.com. También nos podéis seguir en nuestras redes sociales para estar al día con todas nuestras novedades y promociones. Si te ha gustado nuestra clase y quieres mejorar tu inglés con nosotros, te invitamos a unirte a nuestra academia. Lo dicho, cualquier cosa, estamos aquí para ayudarte a alcanzar tus objetivos, por lo menos en inglés. ¿Vale? Ha sido un placer. Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure. I'm looking forward to hearing from all of you. Thanks again. Good afternoon.